Welcome back to In the Zone. I'm your host, Sarah Dutton. With the Olympics well underway, LeBron James considering retirement, and the MLB season starting up, and so much more, we've got a lot to talk about. In the Zone starts now. Joining me on desk this week are Ashton and Gehrig Milbrandt. This Friday, the first MLB games of 2026 will be played as spring training gets underway. For all 30 teams, it's a good time of hope as good and bad teams alike get a fresh start for the new season. Whether you're following the Dodgers' quest to win their third World Series in a row, hoping for a long-awaited deep playoff run from the Phillies again, or following an upstart team like the White Sox or Athletics, there's a lot of intriguing storylines surrounding the league. Gehrig, who are you most interested in watching this season?
Oh, this is my favorite time of the year. My dad always tells me there's two seasons in the year. There's Christmas and there's baseball. And we're almost at baseball, and I could not be more excited. I'm going to rent a hotel room a little outside. I'm going to draw the blinds. I'm going to look scared out in the parking lot. And I'm just going to watch baseball all day. I'm going to hide out in there and just, that's my happy place. I love baseball so much. I'm named after an old-timey baseball player, so it's just a beautiful thing.
It's fitting.
Now, for what I'm excited for this season, the first thing I wrote here is how the Mets screwed up this time. I mean, they got rid of a lot of players off that team, got a whole new core in. Still got Soto, still got a couple of those pillar pieces there, but they do have a decent bit of new faces coming into Queens. And it's always the thing, no matter how much money they spend, they'll spend the GDP of Zimbabwe to put together a playoff team, and then they lose to the Marlins and they don't make it. So, wonder how they'll screw it up. Another thing, though, is a lot of sports broadcasters don't have. It's accountability. And I'll admit to you, folks, I was wrong about something last year. Around this time last year, I said the Toronto Blue Jays was running back the same roster as last year, didn't change much, got older, Vladdy kind of hit his peak, and then they embarrassed my favorite team on the playoffs and then go to the World Series. So, Toronto, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're going to be able to repeat that next season, but we'll see. But what I'm most excited about is can Tony Vitello get the Giants out of that kind of mid-purgatory they're stuck in? You know, that 2021 season, they won 107 games just out of nowhere, then crash out in the divisional round. But since then, they've gone 81-81, 79-83, 80-82, and 81-81. That's no way to live. They're just stuck in that kind of mid-purgatory all year. And even Logan Webb, their star pitcher, saying, we got to get out of here. They made off-season additions like Luis Ariz, Harrison Bader, and that really good Tennessee college connection between Tony Vitello and Drew Gilbert, that kind of rookie lightning rod in their outfield right there. I'm really, really interested to see how that comes together. Just, guys, do not finish 500 again. That'll break my heart.
Yeah. For Gehrig, we're hoping for a better season for them. Yeah. Ashton, what do you think?
Well, obviously, to get things started, I'm also a baseball fan. I'm a huge baseball fan. I'm a Philadelphia Phillies fan. I was pretty bummed that they lost to the Dodgers. But hopefully we go back to the World Series. I don't know if we're going to do it. Do I hope we're going to make it? Yes, but it's most likely no. But obviously, look at the Dodgers and Mets. The Dodgers, they were a good team. Also, my second favorite team, which I shouldn't be saying, because they have a lot of good players. They don't need new players. They don't need new players because they would have Shohei, they have all these other players. And Mets, I don't know what they're going to do since they got rid of Pete Alonso. But what I'm more excited about is, but I want to see Harrison Bader. They're really good to see with the Giants. Okay. And I think with the oddball out here, Blue Jays, another repeat in the World Series.
Breaking my heart.
I want to see it.
Breaking my heart.
The Winter Olympics in Milan have been action-packed and full of surprises. As of February 19th, Norway is ahead in the medal race with 34 in total, followed by the United States with 27 and Italy in third with 26. Highlights include 41-year-old bobsledder Elena Myers-Taylor winning her first gold medal after 5 silvers and bronzes in previous Olympic appearances. Men's hockey had an exciting quarterfinal round, with 3 of the games ending in dramatic overtimes, resulting in Canada versus Finland and Slovakia versus the United States in the semifinals. Team USA women's hockey has been a dominating force, defeating Sweden 5-0 in the semifinals and winning 2-1 in overtime against Canada for the gold. The men's ski jump competition concluded early due to heavy snow and high winds, awarding the medals after only 2 rounds, resulting in gold for Austria, silver for Poland, and bronze for Norway. The so-called quad god, competitive figure skater Ilya Malinin, had a devastating fall on the ice for men's individual figure skating. However, contributed to a gold win for USA's men's figure skating team. The pressure has been on the 21-year-old skater as the media closely following his journey and making him the face of Team USA Olympic athletes. As the Olympics wind down, Americans are eager to see if USA can pull ahead in the medal count before the closing ceremony on February 22nd. Ashton, have you been watching the Olympics at all?
I'm actually, I'm very excited for these Winter Olympic Games. Mm-hmm. They're all really good, mm-hmm. but I don't really keep up with it. But I do watch some of them at home with my dad. Yeah. And some with my mom. But yeah, when they say the women's hockey team, they're really good.
Did you watch that game today?
I didn't watch it today, but I heard they're good. Mm-hmm. I watched a couple of their games at home. Yeah. They're really good. I think my favorites would have to be the snowboarding ones. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I'm more impressed with the, I don't know what they call it. It's like the, where they won and they lay down on the thing and they go flying.
Oh, the luge.
Yeah, the luge.
I think it's called.
Yeah, the luge. Yeah.
The luge.
I know how they do it. And also the people that do the ski racing.
Yeah, the biathlon, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's called speed skating.
Yeah.
The speed skating, yeah, that's cool. But I've seen a couple of those. But I just love watching the Winter Olympics. It's just interesting thing to watch. And
it's so much fun to watch on TV. Yeah.
Of course, I'm doing Team USA, but yeah, that's all I have to say.
Gehrig, have you been watching?
You know, when we introduced the Olympics a couple episodes ago, the Quad God nickname really stuck with me. That's a great nickname. That's a Hall of Fame nickname. But for kind of ice skating like that, I don't know if that's really the strategy to go with, kind of like taping 2 overweight babies to your legs. That's really not what you want to do with that kind of weight there. Would that help? Or?
That's not where that nickname comes from.
Really?
It's because he is one of the first male skaters to do a quadruple axel. It's a special turn. Yeah, probably that too. Oh. But the name comes from his special turn or whatever. But I feel bad for him.
Yeah, no, I saw that video. That was after all that hype that happened, and that's pretty rough, dude. And then the women's hockey team for the United States. People at home, if you haven't been watching them, they gave up 1 goal going to the gold medal game. They gave up 2 goals the entire tournament. That is ridiculous. I don't know if you understand that. That's just insane to do against Olympic competition. Yeah. That's just, oh my, wow. Hoping the men can have not that good of a result, but a similar result. They got Slovakia coming up next, and they've kind of been the dark horse this tournament. Most people thought maybe Germany would go a bit of a run with Leon Draisaitl, but teams kind of figured out if you can stop Draisaitl, Germany really doesn't have anything else outside of that. But Slovakia's got a decent, deep team, but they're going against Canada, Finland, and the U.S., and those are some tough teams. And if you watch the quarterfinals, those games were just electric, other than Slovakia and Germany. That was a 6-2 game, but every other game went to overtime, and they were just nail biters. So I'm really excited for the end of the Olympics in hockey.
Oh, yeah, me as well. I can't wait to see if USA pulls ahead with the medal count. Now, let's send it over to Miles Shenk for the latest in Marauder Athletics. Miles?
Thanks, Sarah. As the spring season gets into full swing, Millersville Athletics is showing early success across multiple programs. We'll begin on the baseball field, where senior reliever Joe Morrissey turned heads with a pair of outstanding appearances. That earned PSAC East Pitcher of the Week. With over more than 6 innings of work, he racked up double-digit strikeouts. His hitless outing against Molloy University, combined with the rest of the team's effort, resulted in a historic no-hitter for the program and marked the first weekly honor of his career. Moving over to the track, the women's indoor track and field team put together a well-rounded week at the Wagner Indoor Classic. The Marauders produced several high finishes, added new PSAC qualifying marks, and collected numerous personal and season best performances. Strong displays in the throwing events, jumps, and sprints highlighted the meet, while a season best result in the 400 relay helped close out the competition on a positive note. On the basketball court, the men's team used a dominant second-half surge to separate from Lockhaven and secure an 86-69 victory. A balanced scoring effort featured 4 players reaching double figures, led by Day Waters, game-high total solid defense, rebounding control, and efficient free throw shooting helped the Marauders take command late and finish the night strong. With impressive results coming from the field, the track, and the court, Millersville continues to build momentum as the spring campaign moves forward. Now send it back to the desk to talk about the Daytona 500. Sarah?
Thanks, Miles. This year's running of the Daytona 500 on Sunday, February 15th, was just the action-packed race NASCAR fans have come to expect. Racer Tyler Reddick took home the trophy, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Joey Logano took second and third, respectively. Reddick pulled out and captured his first victory after a winless 2025 season. Chase Elliott, who was positioned to take the win, was caught in a botched blocking attempt by Riley Herbst, who tilted him out, causing carnage in the last lap. A 20-car pileup called the big one on lap 124. Gehrig, did you see this win from Reddick?
You know, I didn't see it at all, so I'm going to say no. But
All right.
I don't really know much about NASCAR, but I like that Joey Logano finished third because I hate his face and he's dumb.
Oh,
That's
yes.
about the most in-depth I
We've heard
can
it
go
here.
about cars turning left. But apparently it seemed like a pretty decent race with a massive crash going in there. If the crash gets a name, that's pretty cool. I like that.
I agree.
And maybe that'll help to bump some of that viewership numbers that NASCAR's trying to do. Didn't get me, though.
Ashton, did you watch it, the Daytona 500?
I'm not a NASCAR fan. I'm not a NASCAR fan.
Consistent theme here on the desk.
Yes. But I did hear it was pretty interesting that this crash that's happened. And I like when people crash, so
I'm sure
obviously,
that's what they want to hear.
yeah,
That's all we're talking about.
I mean,
no one's
it's-
talking about the racing.
I know it's pretty
Exactly.
interesting, but the race obviously was pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I looked up about Tyler Reddick, the winner. I looked up just to figure out who this guy is. All the stories about just Michael Jordan messing with his kid's shirt and not anything about the race. So apparently the media doesn't really care about NASCAR either.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was just like tugging on his shirt, and that was all they. That's all the media
that was
cared
the
about.
coverage.
Yeah,
All
that was
right,
it.
well, not too many opinions here for Daytona 500, but that's okay. LeBron James, though, is currently in his 23rd season in the NBA. But after missing 18 games this season and coming near the end of his 4th deal with the Los Angeles Lakers, the future of the Kings' reign is in question. LeBron managed to once again qualify for the All-Star game, where he played as part of the USA Stripes that won 2 round-robin games before losing to the USA Stars in the championship. Speaking ahead of the event, James was asked how he felt about playing next season. He gave a blunt response with, quote, "I don't know. I have no idea," end quote. Should the next season be his last, analyst Anthony Lima reported that streaming rights could go from anywhere from $40 million to $75 million. Ashton, do you think LeBron James is due to retire?
Well, I'm a Sixers fan, but I also love LeBron James. LeBron James, well, we'll just get this out of the way. LeBron James is the greatest
He's a legend.
NBA player, legend player. I hope he doesn't retire, but I feel like he's in that age that he has to retire. Because you got like people like for hockey, you got Sidney Crosby, he's old. He should retire. But talking about basketball, LeBron James, I love LeBron James. He's actually one of the people that I look up to. He's an amazing basketball player. Yeah, I think at his age, I think he's gonna retire.
Yeah.
He just,
It's time.
it's time. It's time. But yes, I love you, LeBron.
Gary, do you agree?
I concur.
All right.
Even bringing up the idea that my Pookie would ever retire like that. He's a glorious ray of sunshine into all of our lives. And just the thought of him not being there, I don't know what I would do.
You might need to have a moment of silence for his...
I'm going to be wailing inconsolably like a baby for weeks upon weeks if I ever see him not in that beautiful Lakers jersey. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the little tank top, too. I'm a big fan of that. But
I see.
I don't know what I'd do without him, honestly.
All right. Well, from In the Zone, we hope you don't retire, LeBron. Now it's time to go out of bounds. This week on Out of Bounds, where we look at strange, unique, or funny sports and sports moments, we'll take a pit stop and check out Carjitsu. Carjitsu is a fascinating combination of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, the interior of a car, and some very cramped fighters. Let's check it out.
And we're underway. And right away, both competitors pushing toward the center and moving toward the back seat. I'm here, JT Tilley, along with Mark the Hammer Coleman. And Mark, I'm excited about all these new faces tonight on the New Blood card.
Should be a great card. New faces, people trying to become stars. Both these guys here fighting for that all-important top position.
All right, and this time Asst just
took his time.
Yeah, he took his time. He was just a little bit lethargic here.
Sent some urgency there. Cole Owens, fighter in high school, getting mean right now.
I'm not sure if Asst was, I don't know if he was, and we've got a quick guillotine choke. And it looks like our winner for the first match is Cole Owens.
Gehrig, what adaptations to fight in a car stuck out to you?
You know, the human mind is a fascinating thing, Sarah.
Yeah.
It's really just amazing what bored people can come up with when they have too much free time, and this is an amazing example of that.
Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite things they do is they start buckled in. I mean, that's the opening move right there. That's how you gain the advantage right away. If you can just keep the guy stuck in the buckle.
Yep.
I watched one where a guy just couldn't get the thing unbuckled, and the dude just held his hands on him the whole time, and he was just stuck in the seat. And he was just going to town on him. It was terrible. And another thing using the seatbelt, though, is if you can get a really good move on the guy, if you get him kind of leaned over in the chair like that, you can get the seatbelt and just kind of like wrap it around his neck, and then use that as like a choke out there.
Oh.
It's just a preposterous idea, but I love it so dearly.
I was, very surprised learning about Jiu-Jitsu. Ashton, the thing that surprised me was that they wore mouth guards while they were fighting inside of the car. I guess safety first, right? What were your thoughts?
Well, yeah, it is. That is safety, but that, just watching that video, I was just that was weird.
You know,
100% weird.
Yep.
You know what I was thinking? If you can somehow get the airbag to go off on the guy you're fighting, that's a KO right there. Those things come out fast.
But it was weird though, just watching those men fight in a car.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. It kind of reminds me of the scene with Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep.
When they're in the car and they're stabbing the people.
I mean, that's literally what that was.
Yeah.
But without superpowers. And just two guys in a car.
I just didn't like it. It's just weird. It was the weirdest thing ever. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But if I did do that, I would choke somebody out with the seatbelt.
All right.
Remind me not to fight you in a car.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of In the Zone. For Ashton Lagos, Gehrig Milbrandt, Miles Shenk, and the entire In the Zone crew, I'm your host, Sarah Dutton. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you right here next time on the In the Zone.